What's going on, y'all? VNNCZ3 here, coming back at you with another Lord's Mobile gameplay video. And if you like what you hear and what you see in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for your continued support, and that is why I continue to make this kind of game content. Sorry for the low voice, it's really early and I don't want to wake up my lovely wife, Vanna White, so please bear with me. We are doing Hero Chapter 4. We're going to go as far as we can, hopefully we'll make it. These guys are level 27, and I'm not really worried about it. This is the team that I'm going to be using. The big guy, Scarlet Bolt right here. Then you've got the Prima Donna as your healer, and then Tracker, and of course Night Raven. But I will be replacing Night Raven at the end of this chapter with Child of Light. And we're just going to go ahead and autopilot this. And guys, I will be doing Skirmish 6 as well really soon, so please stay tuned for that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's really good to have to be in a guild that is really active, because those guild gifts really do make and break the amount of things you get for free. Like, I would go to sleep and then wake up and I'll have like 50 free things, anywhere from resources to gems to speed ups to anything pretty much. And it's all good. Like, it's all really good stuff. Love Scarlet Bolt. Look at that. Bam! She's just back there in the back, just pounding everybody up. It's amazing. She's doing more damage than Night Raven could ever imagine to do, and it's good. That's why I use her. There we go. Let's collect these rewards. We got a 3-minute speed up. We are trying to get to the 5-minute speed ups as soon as possible, and then we will work on the 10s after that, because Bravehearts become more and more valuable the longer you, the higher in the chapter you are. These guys are 27 as well. I believe these guys will all be 27, so our guys are much higher level, and we should smoke them, not a problem. In my previous video, I used 3 heroes to basically beat one of the chapters, or one of the progressing stages, because of the amount of damage the skeletons would do and stuff. So yeah, don't ever be afraid to do that. If you're losing heroes really rapidly, maybe it would behoove you to essentially just use, all the heroes that are not going to die. Your tank, your healer, and one ranged DPS, like, Scarlet Bolt, or Black Crow, or, maybe even take a caster with you, or whatever the case may be. So don't ever think that, you don't have to use those kind of heroes. Wow, there we go. It's a chest with 4 of them in there. That's really good. And also, don't be afraid to gear out your heroes for any reason. Like, I know that I've spent, I think, a couple of Bravehearts gearing my heroes out. I think maybe 3 or 4 at the most. Actually, I should say, yeah, 3 or 4. There's 1 today, and I did 2 or 3 yesterday. And that's because to get the rank up, you need gear. And I'm only gearing up the heroes. I'm like Night Raven, I just feed him the extras. Same thing for Sage. But Tracker, Scarlet Bolt, Prima Donna, those are the 3 heroes that take priority over anything, and if they're not max geared, then I sweep the dungeon that they're on currently until I can get it, and there's nothing really wrong with that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a waste of a Braveheart early on in the game, but I need to make sure that my guys are strong enough to continue on with the chapters. And so, yeah, as you guys can see, these guys are really super easy. It's not until you get to chapter like 5 and 6, and actually I think 6 is where it really starts to get hard. 6, 9, I think I was stuck on that bad boy for at least a couple of days, just because of the boss at the end just continuously spawns mobs, just continuously spawns, like non-stop. And so, hold on a second, that's an alarm. And yes, I had to get up and turn that alarm off, so yay. I'm glad for autopilot, guys. Sorry about that. My wife has a terrible addiction of leaving all of her fucking alarms on. I'm sorry, I'm super pissed because normally I'm not awake around this time, and so it wakes me up, and then I've got to go get the alarm. Does anybody else have that happen to them? You know, where you're with somebody, or you know, maybe a family member has their alarm on and wakes everybody up, and they don't wake up themselves until somebody else wakes them up. It's like the alarm for you to wake them up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a couple other things too I want to talk to you guys about if you're still with me here. The frost wings, okay? I'll cover it in another video, but the beasts, the monster hunting that you do, sometimes it's really good to be able to hunt them multiple times in a row, and I'll show you exactly why here in just a little bit. I'll make a video about it. I'll call it Lord's Mobile Monster Hunting, and I'll call it like a guide or something like that, because you know, the game would have you believe that you need to like times 5 or times 4 and kill one of them just downright, so you get the kill. And realistically, I mean, if anybody in your guild gets the killing blow, your guild gets the reward. But sometimes people will pay attention to the frostwings, and they'll try to snipe them out. So you guys need to be a little extra careful about that. And this technique that I'm going to show you guys in this video, it allows you to get a lot of free resources, guys. Don't be fooled that you have to, you know, do it times 5 or times 10. You can do times 1s basically and get a ton of resources, ton of free stuff, and that's kind of what I did there. So yeah, hopefully I will get this done sooner or later, and then we will move on. I want to really claim Child of Light really badly, and yes, I will totally give up Night Raven for Child of Light. That's not a problem. The big guy is still a decent person. He does decent damage, and so I will still use him until I get my next hero, which will be Demon Slayer. And then when I get Demon Slayer, I will slowly rotate out the big guy, because his damage doesn't compare, his utility doesn't. I mean, like, his ultimate right there does a good amount of damage, but that's about it. Other than that, he's in the front like a tank. He's what you would consider a damage tank. You know, he's if you thought about like a World of Warcraft, he's an arms tank. He can tank something, but you know, he's just squishy compared to the other tanks. Like, his utility isn't that good either. And so this boss is level 29. We should be able to knock him out. Let's get her done. Come on. Get her done. Get her done. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. And I always forget to click the autopilot. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through this one, guys. And I'm super sorry about the alarm. One thing you guys need to do is stay tuned. In this week, I will be doing my 400 subscriber video Google Play card giveaway. There's going to be 4 of them up for grabs. So remember, guys, it's $10 per 100 subscribers, and that'll change once I get to 500 and 600, 700, because at that point the subscribers are a lot easier to get, and I will be spending like hundreds of dollars a month just on subscribers, and I don't want to do that, unfortunately. I will try to make more game content, or whatever the case may be. Maybe I'll up it to 200 subscribers or 300. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Or maybe I'll do every 100. I'll do $10 Google Play card giveaway. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Because I figure, you know, y'all support me and reward me. Why shouldn't I do the same? So we're gonna go ahead and cut the video short here. But I want to show you guys something real quick before you go. Always remember, switch out your jewelry, guys. Always switch out your accessories. Because look, I'm going to claim this. It's going to give me double the EXP. Okay? That's something you guys need to take into consideration. I've got 23,000 troops making right now, currently. And if I go here, actually, if I click the player right here, the player stats, my might is 560k in troops. Now, there's people with like triple my troops, quadruple the amount of troops I have, and I'm telling you guys, if for any reason your troops leave your base to go gather or to go do anything, then guess what? They are 100% vulnerable. Vulnerable, and you don't gain any of them back, by the way. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I'm getting already ready for the video here, because I want to show you guys what I mean by you can just send them out over and over and over again and get the reward. So you guys stay tuned for the next video. I will be airing it really soon. So love, peace, and chicken grease. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stay safe, but above all, stay classy. No, I'm just teasing.